going to get started with forward Barbra Banda, who scored quite a calm goal today. And then we'll have defender Emily Samson wrap up with head coach Seb Hines. Barbra, just to get things started, how does it feel knowing you're going to the NWSL Championship?
Wow, it's so amazing. And I think we deserve it as a team. We've really worked so hard for it. And our mind, starting from training, we've been looking forward to go to the final. So these are the results that we've got. So I'm so excited and happy about it.
All right, we'll start with questions in the room. If you have a question, raise your hand, bring your mic. If you're on the Zoom, use the raise hand button. We'll start with Austin, we'll go to Alex.
Barbra, over here. Just from your perspective, from coming here at the beginning of the season to now, I mean, just how do you kind of put it into perspective of what you've accomplished in your first year in NWSL?
Well, I think it has been an amazing season for me, winning the shoot with the team and going to the final in the playoffs. I think I've come at a good time and I've contributed what I'm able to contribute to the team. So I'm very happy for that, and I'm hoping to continue in the next season.
Alex?
Barbra, you've been the #1 team in the league all season. Just how redeeming is it to have that #1 seed and carry that success from the regular season into the playoffs and make it all happen to go to KC?
Well, it's not easy, but I think the determination of the team and hard working and the relationship that we have as a team has really taken us through to all this because we've been committed and we've always wanted to win. So I think it's good when the team is in good shape, good condition, and you have the spirit of winning. And at the end of the day, these are the all results that we are getting.
We're going to go Steph, Dino, and then to Darren.
Hi, Barbra. You were being marked really tightly on your goal, but you created, a really nice space for yourself. I'm just wondering what you remember of being marked so tight but seeing the ball from Kylie Strom and creating that space for yourself.
Yeah, it's normal. Defenders will always be tight, but as a striker, you need to have a lot of creativity as a striker for you to score. I'm a goal machine, so I had to figure it out how I'm gonna score for this. So it came into my mind, and I saw the defender. Then I had to take my advantage.
Dino?
Congratulations, Barbra. I know it's a very physical, tough match. Can you talk about health-wise, how you're feeling? You feel like anything you'll take into next week, or you feel like you'll come to the championship 100%?
Yeah, I feel good. We take every match serious. We are not underrating any team. So we're going back to our drawing board to see where we went wrong, where we had some mistakes, so that we can, as we are going to the final, so that we know where we went wrong. So I think what's important is going back to our drawing board.
Darren?
To trail in this match at home and feel that energy, but respond the way you guys have all year. Just what is it about this team, and especially not just to score 1 or 2 goals, to slam the door shut like you did?
Yeah, I believe football is 90 minutes plus, like it went. So as the moment they scored, we didn't drop our bodies down, but we kept on looking forward to have a goal. That's why the team remained determined, and we had strong mind, and we kept on encouraging each other. We know that we are playing at home in front of our fans, so at the end of the day, we have to put a smile on our fans.
And Luis.
Thank you, Barbra. Congrats on this massive result. I wanted to ask you, how important has Coach Hines been with you in your growth as a footballer? Thank you.
Well, it's so important because I can say from the time I came, I've learned a lot from him and from the teammate, all the technical staff. They've been good to me, and they are the leaders that they want to see a player progressing and doing good. So I'm happy to be in their hands.
We'll go last one here with Brandon.
Hey, Barbra, can you just talk about Marta's goal a little bit and I know you were laying down, but what was like your vantage point on her goal, and were you able to see a replay of it?
Wow, it was so amazing. I just saw all the defenders were down, but I know that's what Marta can do. So, so I know it's an assist because I was down, unfortunately, but a goal means a lot. She scored, and we know her for that.
Emily, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
To start, how does it feel knowing you're going to the NWSL Championship?
I'm so excited. I was close to tears out there on the field. I think, too, just the fact that, Marta scored that 3rd goal, and, this whole season is for, Marta and Luana and things like that. So just to be able to, celebrate that with Marta was like so special for me.
Good, awesome.
Emily, obviously a very nervy last 18 minutes of stoppage time. How did the team come together and learn from last year when those moments were kind of slipping away? This year, you're able to hold on to all those games now, and especially in these big moments.
Yeah, I think like you look back at the time that we played Kansas City at their place, it was the same situation. We were down a man, and we just took like 10 minutes of them just booting balls in and us doing everything and anything to get the ball out. So I think we've done so well, not conceding in the last couple minutes, and I think we did that really well. I mean, bodies are on the line. We're sliding. We're doing anything possible to get the ball out.
Go to Darren, then Dino.
Emily, this franchise hasn't had success like this, and it's for a lot of it been the exact opposite. How much pride do you take in this team taking this team to where you are?
Yeah, I mean, it's so special to be a part of that and to be part of, coming in as a rookie and hearing about the past and the history of Orlando, and then just being able to see how much we did better last year, and then even, of course, we've done so well this year. So it's really special. I'm so happy to be able to give back to Orlando, who's stuck through some, obviously not some great times. So that means so much. And then again, for players like Marta, who have been here for the whole time, I mean, just to, see her like close to tears and to get that third goal, I mean, it's just like so special. And she's like our hype woman when we're playing at home, she's like, no one's has fun here except us. She has that whole slogan. So just to be able to win for both the fans and for Marta, I think it's so special, and I'm just so happy.
We go Dino and then to Steph.
Emily, congrats. First time you've trailed in an NWSL game of consequence in a long while. You go down 1-0, that team huddle. What did you guys talk about? What were the vibes?
Yeah, I think just to stay calm and we knew that we were better than them and that we could score on them. So we just, it was unfortunate that we had to go down, but I think too, we just kept our composure and stuck together as a team and knew that we would be able to break them down at some point.
Good stuff.
Emily, it felt like the team was willing to be pretty patient, sit a little bit lower, deal with whatever Kansas was giving you. How did that feel for you, especially between the first and the second half? Because the first half felt maybe a little more closed up than the second half.
Yeah, I think, we have to respect, Chewinga and, the threats that they have in behind. So I think we just took that approach. I think teams take the same approach with us when, knowing that Barbra can get in the space behind. So we came into the game with a lot of respect for them and knowing that they are very dangerous on the transition. So we wanted to, eliminate that. And if that meant letting their center backs have it a little bit more and, just staying patient and waiting for us to possess the ball, then that's what we had to do. And obviously it worked out well. So, yeah.
From Steph to Stephanie.
Congratulations. So fans have been cheering you guys on for this incredible season. What did it mean to get this win at home, hearing this crowd today?
Yeah, just to see the growth of the crowd from like first game to now, it's so incredible. And then to hear them, cheering us on, booing it when things weren't going our way. It really does help. It helps. It gets in the mind of the opponent and it helps fire us up. So it's huge. I think, yeah, again, the growth has been incredible this season. And like I said, I'm playing for this city and to bring back a championship for this city. We already won the Shield, and now it's time to just win the championship and bring it back to Orlando after, they've stuck through thick and thin with us.
We're going to go to the Zoom to Theo Lloyd-Hughes.
Hi, Emily, can you hear me?
Yes.
Chewinga scored in 14 of the last 16 games. The 2 games she didn't score in were both against you. I was just wondering if you could reflect a little bit more on those duels that you had with her. You and Corey both sort of were in these incredible tough duels where you could see you were giving everything to win it, and obviously today you were able to be on top. So just kind of your reflections on that battle.
Yeah, as you said, she's a very influential person and player for Kansas City, so definitely came in with the mindset of trying to shut her down and do literally whatever it takes. So I'll throw my body, Corey will throw her body on the line to, not let her score. And, we have to give up something, so if we let her turn back and, find a teammate, I think that's a win in our case. So I think both Corey and I did that really well today. And yeah, it just, obviously she's such a great player, so it feels great, to limit her chances tonight and to not let her get on the score sheet.
We can go to Shane in the back.
Today's Sunday, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, you're leaving. So can you pretend this is Tuesday or Wednesday and you're getting set to play in the championship game. Can you just, your thoughts on that as you guys embark on getting a title for Orlando?
Yeah, I think just knowing that how good we are and just keep this momentum going. I mean, we've had such an incredible run, and I think, with players like Barbara and Marta and Audrey and Allie, like in the attack, I feel like what team can stop us? I just have so much confidence in us. I have so much confidence in, what Marta can do, because she will give anything to win these games and for this club. And then, just doing the same thing defensively that we've done all season. We've done so well. We've stuck together. I feel like I can do anything with Kylie by my side and with Anna behind me. So just extreme confidence going into this next game, knowing that we've shown what we can do all season and just take it into one more match.
Wrap up with also one more up front.
Emily, you kind of mentioned Marta, just your perspective from where you were standing on her goal and, just kind of taking the game into her own hands in that moment.
Yeah, I feel like she's tried to do or been in situations like that before, and I feel like she might take the shot earlier. So just to see her see two players go to ground and slide, and Marta cuts them back and then cuts back the goalkeeper and just slots it home. I mean, it's just such a Marta goal. I mean, she's the go, and she proves it, and she proved it tonight. Yeah, and just I had like a vision or a view of the goal from the middle of the field. So it's just incredible. I'm so happy for her and just honored to be a part of this team with her, and yeah, to have the season that we've had together. I look up to her, and she's the GOAT.
All right, we are going to wrap up with head coach Seb Hines. Seb, first of all, congratulations. Obviously, it's been a long road to get here, but how does it feel knowing that you're going to the NWSL Championship?
It's great. I take a deep breath now, but it's great. You put all the hard work and effort into it, obviously in the regular season. A 26-game group stage to then get into a 3-game tournament. So we've done 2 of it, and there's 1 more to go. So obviously the spirits are really high right now, and we're ready to go on Saturday.
Awesome.
Seb, you knew this was going to be a very back-and-forth game. Did Kansas City kind of surprise you in the way they came out? You kind of said earlier in the week you thought they might try and sit back and counter. They pressed you a little bit higher than maybe you anticipated?
No, they sat back, waited for transition moments, and they're very good at it. They've built that in the last probably second half of the season. Get their threatening players running in behind, but I thought in moments we were really good. We played, the first goal was brilliant, playing through the middle to then get out wide. Ali Watt, dribbling, driving, great cross, and McCutcheon scores a goal, and, she's 2-2 right now, so it's not bad for a holding midfielder. But, what an effort from the players. I can't speak highly enough of them. They've put so much work and effort, and they really wanted this tonight, in front of our home fans. And their hunger and desire, and Marty's goal is incredible. It is so incredible, and so we're just pleased we're on that flight to Kansas.
Hello, Alex, Dino, Darren.
Seb, following up on that Marta goal, we're not supposed to cheer in the press box, but it got pretty rowdy up there when she scored. Just from your perspective, ground level, just how where does that rank with some of the goals you've seen?
Oh, it's up there. It's up there. I can just remember the moment where she's just chopping and chopping again, and another chop, and then passes it into the goal. There's not many players that can do that, and she's worked so hard to for this point, and so it's just incredible to see that and continue to show her class and quality all this year.
Dino, Darren.
Congrats, Coach. You mentioned these 2 players already, Haley McCutcheon, who's now scored back-to-back, Ali Watt, assist machine over the last 2 as well. Did you do anything special to unlock those 2 players, or anything you can say about those 2 players specifically today?
I think, we've spoken about Ali all season long, and she has stuff that is very difficult to teach, and that's obviously her speed, and just simplifying her game, going at players, slowing down to then using her speed, and then it's that last final part, that execution of the cross, put it in a dangerous area, and you can see her game grow, especially this back end of the season, and she's been phenomenal, and she knows there's a lot of quality just behind her as well, and so it keeps everyone on their toes. They know that they need to perform when they get that opportunity. and so you've seen that with Ali's game. Haley's grown in that midfield role. We brought her in to be a fullback, and circumstances has made her go into midfield, and she's starting to get higher up the field, especially when Marty's dropping down. It allows one of the midfielders to go a bit higher, and she's very committed, and when Ali gets that ball, she commits to a run and she gets a reward by putting it in the back of the net, and they're just two examples of this team, and so we want to continue to grow and get the most out of all our players.
Darren, then Steph.
Seb, this franchise, you know the history, you've experienced a lot of the history. Just the last 2.5 years, what you've been able to do, and for this team to earn a chance to play for a championship, what does that mean to you? Like, how'd you do it? Like, I mean, this is uncharted territory.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the buy-in. You got to make sure you've got a good foundation, good culture, good players, good ownership who back you as well. So all of it has to come together, and you can see when you have all those pieces what you can achieve. And so, yeah, I think first of all, winning the Shield this year is amazing. But again, this is America, and you have to go out and win the championship. And so that's been our mindsets ever since we won the Shield, being the #1 team, and then winning back-to-back games, using the home field advantage as well. Really important, making sure that we've got the fans backing us, and they were phenomenal tonight. Like, they were brilliant. They really helped us get this game over the line, and so when you've got everything in place, you can see what you can achieve. And so, yeah, that's where we are. We're on the flight to the championship game.
You mentioned the home field advantage. Reminder, finished undefeated at home officially now.
Oh, so, yeah, that as well. That helps.
We'll go to Steph, then we're going to go to the Zoom to Jeff Kassouf.
Coach, you mentioned Casey sitting back, but it seemed like you guys were also willing at times to be quite patient, to sit a little lower if you needed to, obviously respecting Tim was showing his abilities. Just wondering what you saw from your team that you liked about their ability to stay disciplined in those moments and not panic, and then obviously pick your own moments to create, especially in the second half.
Yeah, it's difficult. Obviously, you're playing a quality team, and KC are in a great run of form coming into this game, not conceding too many goals, scoring goals, and you've got the top goal scorer as well that you need to manage. And so, yeah, you like to be a little bit higher, you like to put more pressure, and I thought there was moments where we did do that and forced turnovers and looked to counter quickly. But also there's moments where you have to be a little bit more conservative because of the strengths that the opponent has. And so I thought we managed it really well. I thought collectively, defensively, we were really good. Obviously, the first goal is disappointing, and you got to hold your hands up. Sometimes it's quality from the opponent. The second goal is obviously disappointing because you never want to give away penalties, especially late on in the game. But you can see the belief in this team. Even when they're going 1-0 down, they want to continue to get it back into the game and then get the second and the third. And we did something that a lot of teams haven't done: is score 3 goals against a good KC team. And so, yeah, I think it's almost a little bit of risk reward, and what's risky and what's rewarding. And so, yeah, I thought the game plan was brilliant. They executed it really well tonight.
We're going to go to Jeff Kassouf on the Zoom, and then we'll come back to the room for the final ones.
Seb, thanks for taking time. Just looking to Saturday, top 2 teams advance into the final, and an opponent that you did well, one that you all beat for the Shield, and had some absences that day too. Just what are your early expectations from that game?
Honestly, I'm still soaking it in right now, so we'll probably just enjoy this moment right now and start thinking about Washington. Like you said, it's the top 2 teams in the league, which doesn't happen often in the championship game, and I think both teams deserve to be in this championship game because it's the most consistent teams throughout the season. And so, yeah, we're just going to enjoy this moment right now, and then we'll be focused on Washington probably tomorrow.
Thanks, Seb.
Wrap up, we'll go Luis and then Shane to wrap up. Or just Luis.
Hi, Seb. Congrats on this massive result. I wanted to ask you, do you feel that maybe Kansas played a little bit overly physical in the second half? And what was said in the huddle, especially after the first half? Thank you.
I mean, you expect it, right? It's, again, 2 teams who want to be in the final. their incentive is obviously they want to be the home team going into the championship game. But we matched them. We matched their physicality. You know, there was some calls that are obviously disappointing. I'm not going to go into that, but I think, yeah, it's a competitive game, and you know, if both teams want it so badly, there is going to be those moments within the game, and so I think we managed that really well. I think we managed our emotions. I think we played the game, not the occasion, and yeah, we got our rewards for it, obviously, by winning the game in the 90th minute, in 90 minutes, rather than going to extra time and penalties.